Welcome back, Rankers. Thank you for all the comments about last week's show, and to the people who went to YouTube and watched the show and found that related videos, there was a lot of videos about nudism and nudists. I don't know what's going on with there. All I would suggest is that you check your personal preferences, and Bruce, you know I mean you. So honestly, I don't know what was going on there last week. Look at the moustache. Look at it. I've got a week left, not even that. So this is the last time you're going to see it on the show, thankfully. Now look, I've gone through a lot to grow this moustache. It's itchy, it's horrible. My wife won't kiss me anymore. So if you feel the need to help men's health, then a great way you can do it is by sponsoring my mustache, and go to the link on the site there, and also in the newsletter and on the screen. And you can donate for men's health. This week, a couple of things. Did a speaking gig last week at Nationwide Networking. Thank you to Ben Angel and all the people I met there last week. We talked about email marketing. There was a little bit of discussion about opt-in lists. I just want to follow that up because I'm getting a lot of spam lately from Australian businesses, and that hasn't happened before. And the reason I think I'm getting this spam is because these companies are buying opt-in lists, at least the ones I've contacted, and they said, oh, we bought that list from X company, and they said it was all opt-in. Have a think about it. An opt-in list is a very valuable thing. These are people who have said, yeah, I want your information, I want your material. Well, you're not going to be selling that if you own one of those, okay? Because it's too valuable to sell. And who in their right mind would say, please, just send me all the advertising that you've got, unless they're in the advertising industry or they have a vested interest or you're paying them to receive advertising. Either way, the lists aren't of much value. And the spam that I've got, I know it's spam because the email addresses have been harvested off other websites. Every time I sign up to a website, I use a unique email address just for that website. So I know if the addresses are getting sold or harvested. So that is happening a lot. So I wouldn't recommend going and buying opt-in lists. I would recommend, however, creating your own opt-in lists, and we'll do another show about that some other time. Big news this week, though, is Google last week announced their Search Wiki. What's a Search Wiki? Well, let's hear from Amai from the Google, who's one of the chief engineers on this project. Take it away, Amai.
Hi, my name is Amai. I'm an engineer on the Search Wiki team here at Google. Search Wiki is this cool new feature that lets you customize your Google web search results. You can add, remove, and rearrange results, as well as comment on them. Every time you do that search while you're logged into your Google account, you'll see your custom-tailored search results. Let's take a look at how it works.
Say you're interested in biking trails in the Bay Area. Now, if you're an avid cyclist like me, you probably know of a website that you think has the best bicycle maps and trail recommendations. Now, if that site isn't on the top of your search results, you can just move it there. We'll even add a marker so you'll see it later. This won't affect how Google users see their results or how you'll see results if you're not logged into your Google account. Now, say you want to leave yourself notes about a site. Just click the icon to open a text box, type in your comment, and it'll be there every time the site appears in your search results. And if there's a website that you don't want to see again, click the remove button, and that site won't appear in your future search results. You can also type in the URL of a web page that you want to add to your results for a given search. It will always be marked by the green arrow. And you can click on See All Notes for this Search Wiki at the bottom of the page to see how other people have customized their search for biking trails in the Bay Area. Finally, if you ever want to see any of your changes at any time, just click See All My Search Wiki Notes. Also use this to remove your comments and edits and go back to the usual Google search results. Remember, your changes won't change the way other users see their own results, and you'll only see your own changes when you're logged into your Google account.
Well, that's about it. We really hope that you enjoy using Search Wiki as much as we enjoyed building it.
Okay, now don't get too excited about Search Wiki. It's only going to apply when you are actually logged into your Google account. So this is if you have a Gmail account or a Google Documents account or any of those sorts of things, Google Reader, those sorts of things. And the other thing about it is that it's only going to affect your results personally, not anybody else's results. Now, Google has been quoted in the press as saying, oh, look, we're not going to rule out anything in the future. But just because Google's releasing a product or a service doesn't mean it's going to be something that they stick with. I mean, you look what happened to video.google in the early days. It was horrible, and then YouTube came along and absolutely gazumped them, and then Google was playing catch up and eventually, of course, acquired YouTube. So SearchWiki is more just about customizing exactly what you see and what you want to see from others. The reason it won't change natural organic SEO search results, organic search results in the near future is because these things take a long time to roll out, and Google has a killer product which they really don't want to mess with. So that's why this is going to be very much a personalised thing. I've just had a lot of emails this week about people saying, is SEO over? No, it's not. It's, if anything, you need to do more search marketing to get across these things and get educated, if you like, on these search wikis. Now, this is the sort of thing that we're doing for our clients all the time because you've got to keep ahead of the game. So if you are doing it yourself, you know, these are the things you've got to keep on top of, because if you don't, you're going to fall behind. But this is what we're doing for our customers, and in particular with SearchWiki, we've been testing Google commenting on pieces of on search results for a while. We've been testing those sorts of tools, not necessarily from Google, but from other third parties. And there is an interesting way that you can test it yourself. If you want to go and have a look at your own personalised results, go and log into your Gmail account and set up personalisation for results. And that's going to be, the search results you'll get from doing that will be based on your search history and your likes and dislikes. SearchWiki is different, but the reason that I probably may use it in some instances on a browser, but I won't use it for the majority of the time because I like discovery. I like to find things out, which if you do solely SearchWiki, you'll still get a lot of that, but your results are going to be coloured. So you might decide to use SearchWiki for certain types of searches where you want the results coloured, but for the most part, myself, I'll be using the normal general search. So thank you to all the new follows over the last week too on Twitter. I'm sorry I haven't got a chance to say thank you to everybody. If you don't know what Twitter is, go and watch the show I Love What I Love About Twitter. It's on my blog. And also thank you to all the sponsors this week for the Mo. Alan Jones, Ashley Thompson, and of course Stephen Davey. You guys are great, and you obviously care about men's health, and that's what I like. Please, I need to shave this off next week. Please make it worth my while. Thanks. We'll see you next week. Bye.